Well, name's
yeah, you can say my name's Chip.
Yeah, my name's Chip. I've been taking the Time Machine on my second month, and I used to have sharp shoulder pains in joints. Felt like needles in my shoulders and my knees. And after about a week and a half, taking the Time Machine is gone. I don't have it anymore. I don't feel it in my shoulders. That's the biggest thing that I've noticed about taking it. That has stopped. I do have a lot more energy, that's for sure. You know, more endurance, more than energy. It's when I do walking around where I live, not tired when I reach the end of my walk. It's like, okay, time to stop. No, I could still go on, and just time restraints don't allow me to do it, with my schedule, so it's tough to do that way. But I've been taking it, I take it with water, a very small amount of water, mix it up, and then I do it once in the morning and once in the evening. Not before I go to bed, maybe an hour before I go to bed. About every 12 hours is probably about my dosage. Yeah. And just one scoop, and it goes down easy. I know my knees are better. I don't have any sharp needle pains in my knees. That's for sure.
Sleep patterns are okay also? Or?
I sleep better. I do more soundly through the night. I do sleep soundly through the night. And I haven't, I only wake up when my dog wakes me up. So otherwise, if he doesn't, I sleep all night long. And it works. That does make a difference, And I just feel better. It just makes me feel better. I had a day where I was traveling and I didn't take it with me, but when I went back on it after I got home, I felt it. I had been missing it. I had not noticed that I was, but once I got back on it, then I noticed it was, I was missing that. So
made a difference to be on it.
Made a difference to be on it, and on the better.
Yeah.
And I noticed it's just general well-being. Just made me, in my mind and body, I just felt I have a better mood. I guess.
How long have you been on it now?
A month and
so you just basically
almost
got
2 weeks. A month and a week at least.
About 6 weeks now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say 6 weeks.
And your shoulders, you said they were pretty sharp pains?
It was like little needles in.
Okay.
Yeah, little needles in my joints, right in my shoulders.
How long have that been going on?
Oh, 8-9 months.
Wow.
Maybe a year. And it would wake me up at night. If I laid on my side, I don't lie on my back. Because of my weight, I use nose strips.
Right.
Because otherwise I wake myself up at night. But I sleep on my side, and then if I'm on this shoulder, I go to roll over and go to the other side, and it's just, it'd wake me up. It'd just be like, and then
shoulder pain.
I'd have to shift really slow and tuck this one underneath, and then I'd do it again. It'd wake me up, and when I'd roll over again, and by the time the morning got up, I'd reach to get the alarm off, and it would just, it'd be like, oh man, I'd almost have to help my arm.
So it started, and then it was getting worse, I guess?
Yeah, it was getting worse. It was definitely, I'm not a doctor guy. I don't run to the doctor for stuff. I just figured my age, 54, 55, 54. And I just thought it was time, It's just, people say you feel, I'm just old now, and just thought that's what it was, part of it was. And there was a time I couldn't, it was so bad. If I raised my arm up this high, it would just, I'd just cringe. Now, that doesn't hurt me at all. I can,
So it's gone away, basically.
Yeah, it's gone away.
Awesome.
I can feel a little, but It's just most of it's because I don't stretch, but I couldn't do that. There's no way. It just almost pop a tear in my eye, like pluck a beard hair or something,
Right.
It's just naturally a tear comes out. That's how it would feel. It just, man, no, it doesn't. I don't. It's and that more than anything, I'm thankful for because
it's got to be easier to ride that motorcycle then.
it is easier to ride them. Yeah, I don't. I didn't have the motorcycle prior to that. Prior to the pain that we was getting at, I had maybe a month or so, but I had never really taken long rides. Not until shortly before I got on it. So it's hard to judge that part of it, but definitely, I mean, because you're holding your arms out on the handlebars for a stationary period of time for a long time, and that didn't bother me a lick. It still doesn't bother me at all, and I can hop on and off, knees, no crinks in the knees or anything. So it's really, I'm happy for it, and I'm going to stay on it. I like it. That's
awesome.
Yeah, it's really, because it just makes me feel better. Just general well-being, side of the shoulders, and I didn't take it because of that. I took it, weight issues, and and it's natural. I wanted that. I'm not a pop a pill guy. Once in a something else. There was, for the last 2 months, I would get really bad heartburn, and I never really got heartburn. Never, really. I mean, if I'd eat spicy jalapenos or something like that, then I would. But it just slow, go away. No big deal. It wouldn't be hard. But if I could just be at the office and I had granola and grapefruit for breakfast. Why in the hell am I getting heartburn? Or, certain foods would just give me heartburn. I haven't had heartburn in a month.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I've heard that from one other customer, too, that they used to have a little heartburn issue, and it just disappeared.
It's gone. And
That's interesting.
That was something else I forgot to tell you, because I really did. I mean, it was almost like, am I having a heart attack? Because they say heart attack, but I didn't have any pain in the arms anymore. It wasn't heart related. I thought, I went online and I started reading about heartburn. What could it be a sign of? And okay, stay away, watch your gluten, don't eat 2 hours before you go to bed, that type of stuff. But I thought, well, what about, and that was my, I thought I was having a hiatic hernia too.
Oh,
Sometimes a separate issue is I would wake up, I would get a little backflow from my stomach. And so gluten, and both of them I thought, well, maybe they're related. And that was the other thing. I haven't had that in ages. Maybe 3 weeks since I've had the last episode of that at night. And occasionally, I've let slip, and if I'm watching a movie or something, and I might have a little snack or something to eat while I'm watching the movie, and then I get tired and I go to bed, and then I wake up the next morning and say, oh, I ate like half an hour before I went to bed, and I shouldn't have done that. But I never woke up. Never bothered me. So that's actually gone away as well.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So it sounds like it's something you like, and could possibly recommend other people to try it.
I totally recommend it to other people. I mean, try it if you're, I can't speak for young because I didn't, I'm not a very athletic guy. I would never. I'm not big into playing sports. I'm not big going to the gym or stuff like that. I did, I would, dabble in sports, but not with school, just with friends. But, and I never had injuries or ailments that, I felt like, boy, what, run to the doctor, why is this hurting or that? But now that I've gotten older, and I do a little bit more physical activity than probably I used to, and doesn't, you know, I don't feel fatigued when I do it. You know, there was a time when I was going to the gym 3 times a week.
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, I did those, and that was good for me, and I did, you know, I lost weight, and it was working out well. I felt great, you know, and it's just my schedule has changed, and it's tough for me to get back to the gym. But you know, there's times I, you know, man, you know, I get home and it's like after a shower and I'd kick back and I'm done for the night. Not anymore, you know.
Yeah.
So
Interesting. Okay.
I know.
Sounds good. All right.
Good timing on the phone.
Yeah. We'll wrap it.
But